matter? Scared I'm going to beat a confession out of you? When was the last time I laid a finger on you?
I know.
Go on, when?
I don't know.
Not for over a month. Because I was happy. A change, you see. I thought you loved me.
I do love you.
I knew you were seeing her, but you kept denying it with your butter wouldn't melt act.
No, but I wasn't even with her then. It was over. That's why I wanted to marry you.
You weren't marrying me because you loved me. You were marrying me to get Ruby.
No.
And then you were going to leave me and take her with you.
No, you've got it wrong.
No, you're the one who's got it wrong. You think I was so stupid that I wouldn't figure it out? Mind you did pretty well. You actually had me fooled there for a while. What an idiot, eh?
I'm sorry.
Is Hope all right?
Yeah, she's back out. Bless her.
Anna said she could babysit later if we needed.
He's never going to see his baby again, is he? He's never going to see her grow into a toddler. Never going to hear her call him Daddy. It's all my fault.
No, it's his fault. He should have never got you involved.
No, he didn't want me to, Chairs. It was me that insisted, thinking that I knew best, thinking that I could sort it all.
Yeah, well, there's not wrong with trying, is there?
But all I've done is make things worse. He must hate me.
I think I was going to cancel the wedding because I didn't feel worthy of you. No wonder you're so desperate to persuade me not to. Looking me in the eye and telling me you love me.
I hated doing it, honest.
So why did you?
Because I had no choice. Yeah, I've hurt you, but not half as much as you've hurt me, so don't try and make me feel guilty now.
Was it her idea, all this? I bet it was. I bet she planned the whole thing.
No.
So who took these then? Not you unless you can do contortions. Must have been a buzz. Taking these with you stripped to the waist. Bet it was a real turn-on for you both.
Bruce's put us off, actually.
So why'd you take them? Because it's not the kind of thing you put in a family album, is it? More the sort of thing you keep as evidence, am I right? Coming useful for the divorce. Except that was a waste of time since we're not even married now. You can use them for the custody battle.
Give it to me now.
Bet they just feel really sorry for you, these, wouldn't they? Except it's vanished. Delete. 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 All gone. Never even know they existed.
Such a waste.
What are you going to do with the wedding cake?
Don't know. Raffle it off.
Oh, yeah, Eva, because that'd be really sensitive.
Chuck it in the bin where it belongs.
You know what really gets me? We were doing fine till she stuck her oar in.
How can you say that? Things was terrible for me, at least. I needed someone to talk to, and she was there.
Oh, I bet she was. Pouring sympathy in one ear and poison down the other. She's always hated me.
Well, can you blame her? After what you did to her?
Not that again. It's not my fault she trapped her stupid hand in that machine. She's really got you brainwashed, hasn't she?
You tried to deny it. I heard you admit it.
What?
I was there at Fizz's house when you came round. I was hiding in the kitchen. And I heard you tell her that it'd get worse if she didn't back off.
I was trying to protect our relationship. And clearly I was right to if you were already round there in her bed.
Well, I wasn't, if you must know. I was there defending you. I didn't think you could be so cruel. Can you believe that? While you was beating me black and blue.
She drove me to it. Worming her way back into your life, trying to split us up.
That's when I realised
She's had her
what
eyes
you
on
were.
you
A nasty,
from day
vindictive
one.
bully.
You're just too blind to see.
And that is when I fell out of love with you.
Don't say that.
It's true.
Only because she's poisoned you against me. You know what? I'm glad I mangled her hand in that machine. I just wish it had been something permanent. I wish I crippled her for life. Now there's a thought.
Don't you dare lay a...
Oh, and what? What are you going to do, big man, eh? You're as pathetic as that.
Go on! Hit me! This time I'll show them all the marks. Then they'll know what you're really like. It's funny, innit? for months, I've lived inferior. And now look at you. I'm not scared at all. And that is what Fizz has done for me.
She's stolen you, that's what she's done. She's turned you against me.
She's stopped me feeling useless and guilty, and she's made me feel loved again.
I love you!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you do in your own way. But it's twisted love. And I don't want it anymore.
How can you say that? You loved me once.
Yeah, I loved you. I loved you with all my heart. I'd have done anything for you. But you beat that love out of me bit by bit. So don't blame Fizz for this. And don't blame me.
Fizz, you okay?
What, like she's the injured party in all this? She's the only one unscathed.
I just wanted to check how Tyrone is.
Gutted. Kirsty's gone and taken the baby with her.
Is he still mad at me?
Oh, I'll have to ask him that.
He is, isn't he?
Come on, let me get you a brandy. Come on.
2 wounded soldiers, eh? Maybe that's why we got on.
Maybe.
Did I tell you? My mum took me to hospital once with a broken collarbone. Goes without saying, my dad did it. I was 10 and I'd been pestering him for a dog. His way of saying no. Anyway, we were sat in the hospital waiting room and I begged her to tell him it was him. She wouldn't. Said I'd fallen off my bike. I actually remember her laughing with the doctors. Kids, eh? It's a thing, you see. You can't trust anyone. They always let you down in the end.
I wouldn't have.
Maybe not. How can I be sure? I mean, you've got to keep some kind of control over things, haven't you?
What kind of relationship is that?
Only sort I've ever known. So I guess that's it then. I pack my bags.
No, you stay. At least until you sort something out. I'll go.
Do you guess as to where? Sorry.
I do want to ask one thing, though.
What?
I know this is going to be really, really hard. But I want you to let me take Ruby.
What?
We both know it's for the best.
I've told you I love her. I wouldn't hurt her.
Yeah, well, you felt like that about me once.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't lie to me or betray me.
Except she will. I mean, when she gets older, she'll be sneaking out to see some lad. Or she'll give you a bit of lip and then what, eh? She gets her fat lip back. I can't take that risk. And if you really love her, then you can't either.
I can't believe this. You have an affair, then dump me, then you expect me to hand Ruby over as well?
Has Kev gone to check on Ty?
He's calling Sophie, making sure Jack's okay.
Or do you think maybe you should?
Tyrone's a big lad, he can look after himself.
Look at her. Oh, the nerve.
Julie.
Are you celebrating, are you?
Hey, just leave it with you.
You should be ashamed of yourself. That poor girl is in tatters because of you. We've been driving her around for hours, haven't we, Brian?
We have. Half a tank of petrol.
Where did she go? Where's she taking Ruby?
She hasn't taken her anywhere. She has gone to talk things through with Tyrone.
What?
That's what this is all about, isn't it?
No!
All that sympathy, acting like you care. It's just another place to try and win me round. Get out!
Oh, I'm going. But I'm taking her with me.
Oh, no, you're not.
Do you think we ought to go round there and check that she's all right?
No wonder they're rowing. She's just found out he's been having an affair.
Yeah, but...
The last thing they need is you marching round there.
Right, I'm going round.
Will you just leave them to it?
Yes, you've done enough damage.
We'll come with you.
Where do you think you're going?
I am not leaving her with you.
She's all I've got left. You are not having her. Move away!
That little girl is...
Tyrone!
I'm doing this for her.
You're doing it for yourself, but I won't let you.
Ty!
What's happened? We had an awful thought.
No, Ty!
Move.
Oh, my God.
God, what have you done to her?
She just fell.
Just call an ambulance.
What happened?
We was rowing at the top of the stairs and she tried to hit me, but she just fell.
Yeah, right.
I swear to you, it was an accident.
Kirsty, can you hear me? Kirsty.
Oh, my God. What's happened?
I knew something was going on between her and Tyrone. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish she'd never got caught up in all this mess.
Ches, she was only trying to help him.
Well, she was only trying to help Stapin. Oh, look what happened there. I'm sick of blokes taking advantage of her.
Is she going to be okay?
Like you care.
Oh, shut up, Eileen. Does anyone want to come with her? Just one person, I'm afraid.
I've got to stay here with my daughter.
I'll go. I'll ring you later.
What's happened?
Kirsty had a fall.
Well, she was pushed.
It's like a broken record, you. Ignore her.
She fell. Why won't any of you believe me?
We do, Ty.
Just get lost, will you? You don't need all this.
Come on.
Do you want me to stay with you?
Would you?
Yeah, of course.
Right, we better go face Stella.
I'm so glad you're okay. I was worried sick when I found out she'd come back.
Do you think she'll be all right?
I don't know.
Well, it was my fault. She was upset that I was trying to take Ruby. I should have handled it better.
Ty, you can't blame yourself. She lost her balance because she was trying to hit you. Again.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, next time you dash off on some mercy errand, you check with me, all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You've been gone ages.
You know, Kirsty had an accident.
What?
She fell down the steps.
Yeah, they're just taking her to the hospital now.
Oh, that poor girl, as if today wasn't enough for her.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Teenagers. Leave it, yeah.
You know, I know this is gonna sound mad,
What?
but Eileen and Deirdre were saying earlier that, well, they reckon that Tyrone's been violent to Kirsty.
What?
Well, they've heard things, apparently. They've seen things. What if she's in the hospital because of him?
You couldn't be more wrong. Look, don't say this to anyone else, but it's Kirsty who's been hitting Tyrone.
Don't be daft.
She has. He told me when I took him home.
What, and you believe him?
Why would a bloke make something like that up?
I don't know, because they feel guilty.
Oh, come on. This is Tyrone we're talking about.
Yeah, well, he has been through a lot, Kevin. His wife had an affair with another man.
Me, you mean?
Yeah, and then he finds out that his baby's not even his baby. Maybe it's made him look at women differently. Maybe he feels he can't trust them anymore. Can't say I blame him. I feel the same way about men.
Julie?
Hi. How are you feeling?
Hurts. Here.
Yeah, that's because you've broken some ribs.
Where's Tyrone? Is he here?
No, he's at home with Fizz. You had an accident, do you remember? A nasty fall.
I remember. I didn't fall, Tyrone pushed me.
So Eileen was right.
Get the police.
She's settled now.
Thanks. What was all that about with Eileen? She can't really think that I pushed her.
Of course not. She was just upset.
Seen the way they was all looking at me. They think I did it.
Don't just ignore them. When they've had time to think, they'll soon realise how daft they're being.
I hope so. She found the photos. Deleted them in front of my face.
No.
She's thought of everything. There's no way I'm going to get Ruby now.
Don't say that. At least you've got her now, while Kirsty's in hospital, eh? Gives us time to work something out.
So you were on the stairs at the time?
We'd had a massive row. Then he suddenly shoved me really hard and that's when I fell.
My sister heard it all from next door. She went round and found him standing over her.
Well, we'll need to hear his side of the story, of course. Talk to any witnesses.
Only it's not the first time he's done something to me.
If there are any other incidents, you were best telling us about them.
It's hard. I've never talked about it before.
You can do this. I'm here for you.
It's been going on for months. Just silly things at first. He'd snap if I ironed his shirt wrong, or he'd shout if he didn't like the tea I cooked for him. Only one day it wasn't a shout, it was a slap. Then next time he whacked me in the face with a ladle. I had a split lip and I couldn't leave the house for a few days while it healed. I didn't want anyone guessing I was ashamed.
Well, it's him that should be ashamed, not you.
Did you keep any records, dates and things?
No, why would I? He was my husband. As good as. He promised he'd change and I wanted to believe him, and he must think I'm pathetic.
No. I think you should get some rest now and we'll talk again in the morning, OK?
But what about my baby? I'm worried what he might do if he's left on his own with her.
Has he been violent towards her?
Not yet, but he's lost his temper with her, and now he's done this, who knows what he might do next. I'm not prepared to risk it.
Don't worry. We'll send an officer around straight away. Is there someone who could look after her?
Well, I will. I'd be glad to.
Tyrone could still grab her. You need to put her in temporary foster care. Take her off him. I'm not trying to do your job for you, it's just... I used to be a copper, so I know the system.
Right. Don't you have any relatives?
No one I can leave her with. No, this is the only way I can be sure she's safe, and it's just till I'm better.
The sort of social worker to go around with them, if you're sure that that's what you want.
I'm sure.
Well, you saw him. If he was that innocent, why didn't he go in the ambulance with her?
Because she's been beating the living daylights out of him.
No, not that again.
What, really?
No, the other way round, more like.
Don't listen to it, it's true.
Yeah, Fizz said the same.
But she'll say anything to protect him, won't she?
You calling my sister a liar?
I think we should just all calm down.
Yeah, so do I.
All I'm saying is that I live next door to them. I've heard what's going on, and Deirdre's seen stuff and all.
Like what?
I don't think we need the gory details.
Yeah, because there aren't any. Apart from the ones Kirsty's been inflicting.
Unbelievable.
And what do you think, Sean? You seem very quiet.
Sean, tell him. Tyrone's not like that.
Well, he has been through a lot, and I suppose it can do funny things to people.
Oh, not you and all.
Look, just drop it, Tina.
Come on, I'm not standing around here listening to this.
Do you think Fizz is safe with him?
Yeah, of course. Look, Tyrone's a victim, not Kirsty. I've seen the marks. Get your drinks.
She's probably just a bit unsettled with everything that's gone on.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Will she? It's not like I can protect her now.
Yeah, you can. It'll just take longer, that's all. We'll get you a really good solicitor. And you've still got me. You've got Tina and Tommy to back you up.
I suppose.
Yeah. And that time I took you to hospital, to get your arm checked out, they're going to still have it on record.
Yeah, you're right. We can still fight her, can't we?
Yeah.
And maybe it's best that it's out in the open. Means we can take her to court and do it properly.
Yeah, exactly. And it means me and you don't have to hide anymore.
Yeah. We can be a proper couple. And when I get custody of Ruby, we'll be a proper family.
Yeah. That's the spirit. I'll get it.
And don't you worry. Daddy's gonna look after you. I won't let anybody take you off me.
Hello, I'm PC Smith. Can I come in, please?
Why? What's happened?
What's wrong? Is Kirsty okay?
Tyrone Dobbs?
Yeah?
Just need to ask you a couple of questions. Could you hand the baby to our colleague here?
Why?
I'll just hold her for you while you talk.
No, she's fine here with me. What is this? What do you want?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of assaulting Kirsty Soames.
What?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention, when questioned, something which you'll later rely on in court.
Has she said
Anything
this?
you say may be
He
used in
hasn't done
evidence.
anything. It was an accident.
Do you understand?
No, you've got it all wrong. You can't arrest me. What about my baby?
I'm Harriet Lithgow from Social Services. We're putting Ruby in temporary foster care whilst her mother's in hospital.
You're not taking her anywhere.
It's at her mother's request.
Some mother? You know, it's her that Ruby shouldn't be with, not him.
If you'd like to hand her over.
No! Come on, lad, you're coming with us.
Please, get off his door!
Come on, lad.
Please,
please,
don't take it!
Don't do this! Come on, sir, come
Get
on.
out of here!
Please! Come on.
Let me go! Please!
just want to see Ruby!
What's happened?
It's not just Tyrone battling for his daughter. Debbie Rush, who plays struggling mum Anna Winders, previews her new fight for Faye at itv.com/Coronation Street. Now they've got their glad rags on and are hoping to take home a gong. We're heading live to the red carpet for the National Television Awards next.